When Larry is merry, all the vegetables are happy. What am I talking about? Well, it's a new DVD release of Veggie Tales. It is called Merry Larry, and we have one of the co-founders with us right now. Mike, can you believe the continued success?
It's amazing. You know, we're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. Our very first episode, Where's God When I'm Scared, came out around Christmas time 20 years ago. So it's just been amazing and an honor to be part of it all of these years.
Well, one thing you guys have been steady with is that positive God message.
Yes, you know, at the very beginning, we wanted to tell stories that would remind kids that God made them special and He loves them very much. And that's what we've been doing over all these years. Every individual episode has a different lesson, whether it's forgiveness or loving your neighbor or thankfulness or, in the case of our newest episode, giving. But at the heart of it is always that there's an assumption that God made us and He loves us and He wants a relationship with us. And that's what's really important for us to convey in our stories. And, you know, we hope that we can be a resource for parents as we're doing that.
So I know there's a lot of veggies in the cartoon, but what is the latest one to be introduced?
Well, Merry Larry in the True Light of Christmas is our latest episode this Christmas, and it stars Larry the Cucumber as Merry Larry. He's a suburban mall elf who sets up a little hut at the mall, and he takes kids' Christmas wishes, writes them down on a list. And Bob the Tomato, actually in this story, plays a owner of a decoration service who's hired by the mall to come in and light up the mall brighter than it's ever been. Business has been low at the mall, and the mall owner really wants to drum up business by making the mall visible from space. He wants it so bright. And a little girl comes along to Larry's elf hut, and actually, instead of asking for something for herself, like he's used to hearing all day, you know, writing down Christmas wishes, asks for something for her neighbor. Her neighbor has fallen on hard times, and that's what she wants for Christmas, is to help her neighbor. And this is really touching for Larry, and so he decides what he's going to do is abandon his mall hut, his elf post, and go out into the town, into the world, and help Christina and her neighbor. And as he does this, he borrows all of Bob's lights that he's been using to set up at the mall to help shine a light on Christina's problem. And at the heart of it is the lesson that Christmas shines most bright and true when you give the love God gave to you.
Well, I'm holding it in my hand, Merry Larry, but what's the best way for our viewers to get a hold of this copy for their family?
Well, it's available wherever videos are sold. If folks want to find out more information, they can go to veggietales.com, but you can find it at Walmart or at Target or Christian bookstores, anywhere. And one of the fun things on this show in particular is that we are working with Cy Robertson from Duck Commander. Cy plays the narrator in this show, and we transformed him into a vegetable. So Uncle Cy is an okra who narrates for us through the show. So it's a lot of fun.
You know, Mike, given your tremendous success, congratulations on Veggie Tales. What advice have you learned in your journey that you can share with us?
Oh, well, you know, I think just, you know, I never knew I was going to grow up and be a vegetable. So, you know, I had different plans for my life, but God, you know, had different plans for me. And so, you know, I think just being open to where God is leading in your life and just, you know, being aware of what your gifts and abilities are and just following those passionately, I think is the best thing you can do.
Mike, those are inspiring words. I'm glad you stayed open to God's message and path for you. We get to enjoy it. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Conn. Merry Christmas.